Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to our third day of Sneaky Peeks. I am so super excited about today because we are all showcasing two different items. We are showcasing a sentiment set only called Floral Sentiments, and basically it's like a generic sentiments that will go perfectly with our flowers. And we are showcasing our brand new flower dies, okay? Actually, it's just one die, and it consists of 2 flowers on it. Isn't that so pretty? Now, this one I drew into for it to look like more of a rose, and this one I was inspired by one of my design team members, Miss Cher. She was actually taking this is my scallop die. Now, this is the die, just to quickly point out, because somebody had a question about this, so I'll answer that real quick. This is a scallop and stitch die. This set gets sold together, and this coordinates with all of my all-around sentiments. So that sentiment that I showcased that we all showcased Monday, which is the all-around everything, this is the one that coordinates with it because somebody was a little confused. So this is it, the scallop and stitch circle die. They're sold together as a set, and these are already in my store, okay? So these you don't have to wait for. So anyways, like I said, Cher was using these and cutting these out as her flowers. But you see how they're like the little scallops, the little rigid edges? That was my inspiration for this one. You see how I made the little rigid edges? So, you all know we could cut paper out of this. I wanted to show you how pretty they look using felt, okay? And this is just some felt here. And it comes in a roll just like so. And I get it from Paper Tray Ink. I really love the quality of their felt. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure other felt is nice too, but I don't know. I think I'm spoiled with their felt. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this. So I'm using my Cuttlebug with my A plate, my B plate, and then you could either put your thin chipboard if you want, but for a flower you need to make sure it's well enough to fold because you're going to be rolling these flowers. So I'm using my felt, my die, and then my C plate. Keep in mind the C plate does not come with your Cuttlebug when you purchase it, okay? You have to do that, purchase that separate. The C plate, that is. So anyways, to do the felt, I always like to put an extra piece of cardstock at the top just to kind of make sure because it will not, like when you take this out, it's not going to be like completely all the way cut through. You may have to do a little bit of trimming, but it's okay, you know what I'm saying, because at least you know it will cut through the die. So I'm just going to go back a few times with it just to make sure it kind of gets through that die good enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this out. Here it goes right here, and it actually, doing it a few times, cut it beautifully. Look at that. How perfect is that, okay? So anyways, just as long as you have a piece of cardstock at the top. So this is what it looks like right here, okay? Now, if these were paper, like cardstock or any pattern paper, I would be rolling them up using a quilling tool. And this is the quilling tool right here. You see how there's a little slot right there? But being that this won't be able to fit through the felt, because see what you do is it would fit in the slot and you just roll it toward you. But being that it won't fit, I'm just going to go ahead and just use my tweezers. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and just put it right here at the end. And what you want to do is you roll it toward you, but it's kind of hard to hold the tweezers closed while you're rolling it toward you. So I'm going to show you a different way, okay? What I learned to do is just kind of just roll it around your tweezers, just like so. Just be careful just to kind of keep them all even. You know what I'm saying? Like, have all the little scallops kind of match up to each other. You don't have to, but this is the way I figured I'd give it a try. And I literally just tried this before the video, and it worked perfectly. You see how I'm just rolling it around? Just like so. And then the best adhesive that I could recommend is a hot glue gun. But I know for sure my sweet friend Lee Ann, she's on my design team, she did a video as well, and she used the zip dry glue, and I was very impressed because I didn't think to use zip dry glue, to be honest with you. Okay, you see how it looks so far? So what I like to do, I'm going to grab my hot glue gun, and I like to put it on the inside first, just to kind of get all those binded together. And then this little circle at the end, that's served as your base, so don't roll that up with it, okay? And then you're going to fold that over. And then, like I said, that's the base of your flower, and that's how it's going to sit, just like that. Let me zoom in so you could see. Okay, you see how, look at how pretty that is. See, now I could have loosened it before I glued it down, but I actually really like it the way it is. Isn't that so pretty? What a pretty color. That is Raspberry Fizz, by the way. I love Raspberry Fizz. That's the color from Paper Tray Ink. And then if you have some little loose hairs there, you could just go ahead and just, oops, I trimmed that by accident, but little loose hairs, you could just go ahead and trim. That's no problem. But isn't that pretty? And you could go ahead and put like a little pearl in the center if you'd like, however you want. But look how neat that is, because that serves as your base, okay? So that's basically one right there. And then I'm going to show you, now this is the cool part about it. These were all done with the same flower. And look at how pretty, how you get a different look with all of them. They don't all look the same. Isn't that nice? So anyways, that is that one die. And then what I'm going to show you, this is regular cardstock, and this is just a shimmery paper from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to show you how I do it with the quilling tool. I just take this end here, and then you want to just go ahead and you're just going to roll it toward you, okay? Now you could wrap it around like I did with the tweezers, but it'll be a little bit harder to do because of the paper and its thickness. So you just want to just use your thing, or I mean, if you don't want to use a quilling tool, just like start it at least with your tweezers, and then just continue rolling it with your hand. You don't need no special tool, to be honest with you. I just found that just a little bit simpler. And then you're just going to go ahead and do the same thing. Now, this is what I'm talking about if you want to loosen it up. Like, let it open like that in your hand, just like so. And then, again, I'm going to grab my hot glue gun. And I'm going to put the glue right here. Just to kind of, I mean, you don't have to put it in there, but I don't know. I like to. And then right there, okay? And then just go like, just like that. And if you want to hold it down in the center just to make sure, just to hold it down on that glue, you can, but you don't have to. And it dries really quickly. That's why I like using the hot glue gun. Like I said, my friend Leanne, she actually did a video. I'm so proud of her. Definitely check her out. She's on my design team, and she did a video on how to do these with her ground caliber. Isn't that pretty? So anyways, I don't want to mess with that one, but I do want to mess with this one. I want to show you really quickly. Okay, first of all, before I get to this, I'm going to show you the difference, okay? You see how one's super closed and this one is like kind of open? I'm going to show you how to do those little leaves really quickly here. Like saying, for example, if you use a thicker cardstock, let me grab my paper really quick. Actually, not paper. This is like a little mat. What you want to do to get that effect, like the cardstock might be too thick, what you want to do is just grab your little mister, and you can get these little mini misters from Michael's or Joann's or wherever, you know, anywhere actually. Oops, sorry. And then I put a little pearl mist, what do you call it? I guess it's called pearl mist in here. And then what you want to do is give it like a couple of sprays. Actually, let me do one more because this is a thicker. This is a Paper Tray Ink cardstock that I use. And just to kind of loosen up the paper a little, and then you could start bending these with your finger. You could use a tool if you want, as if you don't mind. I don't mind getting dirty, so I just use my fingers, okay? And you just go like that. And then, because since there's a little mist, like a little shimmery mist in here, it does get all over your fingers and all that good stuff. But if you're like a super clean person, you could use your tweezers to do this as well. You don't have to use your fingers. Okay, and then you just keep bending them down like so until you get them to where you want. You can use your heat gun to heat dry them, or you could just let them just dry on their own, just like so. You see how it kind of just changes the whole look of it? Isn't that pretty? I am so super excited about these little flower dies. And I went ahead and I did the same thing. I just added some silver shimmer to this little flower. This is the one with the scallops. Then I just folded them down. Okay, everybody, so hopefully, I'm so excited. I have another surprise for you, actually, by the way. It's not available just yet, but you will see it. It's another die, and you will see it tomorrow during the release. The release will be at 12:01 a.m., so set your alarms or do what you have to do, because this is one release you don't want to miss out on. This is what I made with the little die, the little rolled flower die. There it goes right there. Added a little bit of the glossy accents, which is this right here. Somebody asked what I use. It's this right here, just to make little dewdrops. And then this is the sentiment, smile, and the whole world smiles with you. Isn't that super duper sweet? I love it. So, and then this is the background stamp that was from Bloom Where You Are Planted. But all the stuff we are sneak peeking today is this. It's a bigger sentiment set I thought would be really pretty to go with the flowers. And with that other die, I'll be showcasing you tomorrow. So anyways, everybody, I hope you enjoyed what you see. I love, love, love. Like I said, remember, like I said at the beginning, my heart is very happy right now because I love this release. So anyways, I will see you all back here tomorrow morning early, 12:01 a.m. You don't have to be here at 12:01 because I know everybody will probably be sleeping, but that's when these new stamps will be released. Now, if you happen to be waiting at the store, don't sometimes people hurry up and get them really quick. Give me a chance to put them in, because I have to put them in when they go live at 12:01. There's going to be 3 bundles. There's going to be the entire edition bundle. That's going to be one bundle. The second, then I'm going to break them up. And then I'm going to do a flower bundle. So all the flower stamps, the flower sentiments, and the 2 dies. Like I said, there's a second die coming that I will showcase that tomorrow, and it's super cute. You don't want to miss out on that one. They're layering. It's a layering die. So anyways, there's going to be the 2 dies and all the flower stuff together. And then I'm going to have the all around everything bundle. So there will be 3 bundles, all of them together. Or if you don't like, the circle sentiments, you could just get all the flowers. Or if you don't like flowers, you could just get all the circle sentiments with the images that go with it. So hopefully that helped. I kind of wanted to throw that out there because everybody says, oh man, I ordered this. I didn't realize it was the bundle. So giving you all a heads up, everybody. Okay, have a fabulous, fabulous day. Thank you for all of the sweet comments. They are greatly appreciated. You have no idea. And don't forget to check back tomorrow to see if you are one of the lucky winners. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous day. See you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.